when studying, when I went back and started studying the rise of Islam and pre-Islam, went back, this would be about 2012 that I started this, and began research for a book. I was shocked, absolutely shocked, how accurate the biblical genealogical records, how accurate they were, and placing people, because still in the 5th century, 5th, 6th, 7th, and 8th centuries AD, so this is well over 1,000 years after the last part of the Old Testament was written down. If you believe the stories of Genesis are extremely late, you would put them at least around 500 BC. But the children of Edom, or Esau, which would be Teman and all of them, and the children of Ishmael with Nieoboth, and then the children of Ketuah, Abraham's third wife. These tribes, like the Tay and the Ishmaelites and the Nabateans and the Midianites, this isn't just what the Bible calls them, this is what they had called themselves. And all along the Arabian Peninsula, the Sinai, into what is now Jordan and Iraq, which was Edom, and then you had Elam. This is what these people were called, and you could still even see them in the names of the people, and you can still see it to some degree today, even though there was a lot of movement since then. But it just floored me, amazed me, because I, as Paul had commanded, gave almost no thought to any of the genealogies, and I thought, oh, that might be interesting, but it's of no importance, and these are probably made up, maybe, or guesswork, or just names. How much bearing could they have, and how would you know? It was just very, very shocking how accurate they were. And people who were not Christians or Jews that were read the Bible, who said, yes, we're related to these people, or they're related to us, or we're not related to those people, how it aligned perfectly with the genealogies way back in Genesis, and then again repeated in Chronicles. And it absolutely floored me. Now, the Bible mainly deals with the people between Media, Persia, like Afghanistan, and Greece. It doesn't really go into people, I mean, maybe as far as Libya, with Cyrene, but it really doesn't deal with Italy that much. That's more in the New Testament. It certainly doesn't deal with Western Europe, Sub-Saharan Africa, with the exception of Ethiopia, although I don't think you can count that as Sub-Saharan Africa. And it doesn't deal with Chinese people or Indochina, which is the mistake that I'm sure I'm going to call the heretic from that by some wild Calvinist, or even I don't know, weird form of heretic Orthodox or something. But it absolutely amazed me. Peace to you.